You know that feeling, right? That little hum of digital anxiety we all just kind of live with? Our passwords are in one place, our files are somewhere else, our to-do lists, who even knows? It's just a mess. But what if you could bring your entire digital life together into one central HUD that you and only you are in complete control of? I mean, just take a second and think about it. Where's that super important note you wrote down last week? Which password app has the login for that one site you use twice a year? This endless digital scavenger hunt isn't just annoying, it's this background noise of stress that we've all just accepted as normal. Okay, now let's picture the complete opposite of that chaos. Imagine a single, clean, unified dashboard. Your tasks, your calendar, your notes, even your finances, all living together, all working in harmony. This isn't just about another productivity app. It's a totally different way of thinking about how we organize our digital selves. Well, that idea is exactly what this tool, Savely, is all about. And it's trying to be something way bigger than just another app on your phone. It's built from the ground up to be your very own personal operating system, the one true home for your digital world. Now here is the single most important concept to grasp about Savely. It is self-hosted. So what on earth does that mean? Simple. It means the software runs on your server, on your little piece of the internet. Not on Google servers, not on Apple servers, on yours. And that one simple fact changes absolutely everything about who really owns and controls your data. So what's the payoff for you? Well, for starters, you get rock-solid security and actual, real privacy, because there's no big company scanning your stuff for ads. You also get total control to do whatever you want with your information. Move it, export it, you name it. And maybe best of all, you get to jump off that never-ending hamster wheel of monthly subscription fees.
Okay, before we dive into all the cool tools and features inside Savely, we have to talk about its foundation. Because, look, if you're going to put your entire digital life in one place, trust is everything. And that trust has to start with security.
Savely makes a really bold claim here: enterprise-grade protection. And that's not just fancy marketing talk. This isn't just about putting a password on something, it's about building a digital fortress around your most important information. And they really back it up with a serious security toolkit. We're talking AES 256 GCM encryption. That's the gold standard, the same level trusted by banks and governments. On top of that, you get two-factor authentication, you get detailed logs of all activity, and you even get alerts if someone's trying and failing to log in. It's a complete defense system for your data. And this is where you see that you're not just a user, you're the admin, you're the pilot. Take a look. Setting up two-factor authentication is just a simple flick of a switch. And see this other screen? That's the session manager. If you see a login from a device you don't recognize, you can kill that session instantly, from anywhere. That is what true control feels like. All right, so with that foundation of absolute security locked in, let's get to the fun part. What can you actually do with Savely? The creators talk about it like a golden cube, where every tool is just a different side of one perfectly integrated system. And this table just lays it all out so clearly. Instead of paying for a service like LastPass, you've got your own self-hosted password vault. Instead of renting space on Dropbox, your files live privately on your host. You see the pattern, right? Every single module doesn't just replace a service you already use. It replaces it with a version that's more secure, more private, and subscription-free, because you own it. Now, let's talk about something that's a huge deal for anyone who's ever tried to switch apps: vendor lock-in. You know, that fear that once you put all your data into a system, you can never get it out. This is where Savely makes its most important promise. Two simple words. But in the world of software today, this is a pretty radical idea. Savely is built on a philosophy of data freedom. They fundamentally believe that your data is yours, and you should be able to pack it up and take it with you whenever you want, no hoops to jump through. And this isn't just some slogan they put on their website, it's built right into the core of the app. Look at this. Right there in the settings, a big, clear import data screen to pull all your stuff in from other services. And right next to it, an equally simple export data screen to take it all back out. No support tickets, no hidden menus, just a button. This is what makes switching over so practical. You can import your passwords from a basic CSV file, pull in your bookmarks with an HTML file, and grab your contacts and calendar events using these universal formats that everything supports. They've literally removed all the friction, putting the power to come and go completely in your hands. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the self-hosting, the hardcore security, that integrated toolkit, and this powerful promise of no lock-in, a really clear picture starts to form.
This slide really says it all. It's a complete shift in thinking. You go from basically renting your data from big companies to actually owning it. You go from juggling a dozen different apps to having one unified system. It's about swapping those endless subscriptions for a one-time purchase and trading sketchy privacy policies for security you can actually see and control.
In the end, it's really all about transforming that chaotic jumble of apps we've been using into something way more powerful and coherent, a true personal operating system that works for you and is controlled by you. This really represents a fundamental change in how we relate to our own information. So the question isn't just, hey, do you want to try a new app? It's much bigger than that. It's about choosing a new philosophy. Are you ready to stop renting and finally start owning your digital universe?